everyone, and welcome to the first part of Let's Play The Sims 4 StrangerVille. So I know that I am late on the entire hype for StrangerVille and the entire mystery around this town, but I wanted to keep some time between when StrangerVille was released and the time I did a Let's Play about it, because I was afraid that nobody would watch my series because they were afraid of spoilers and stuff like that. So I thought by leaving some time between the release of the game and the time I did a Let's Play about it, more people would maybe be interested in this series, and also that gave me a little bit more time to develop the backstory that I wanted to go for and think a bit more about the characters and kind of see if it was worth it or not, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So first of all, if you are new on my channel, hi, I'm Majam, but my real name is Manon. I'm French, and yes, I talk in English in my videos because I studied English, and making videos of The Sims was a good way for me to practice my English every day and to get more comfortable at talking, so that would explain the accent and the probable mispronunciations as well as mistakes that I could say. So if you have any advice to give me, please feel free to do so. But now, let me introduce you to the character or the sim that we're going to be following in this LP. Let me introduce you to Mortimer Goth. So everybody knows Mortimer, everybody knows who he is. And in The Sims 4, actually, the storyline of the Goth family has changed a little bit because it's kind of this parallel universe where the Goth family has never lived through Bella's abduction, and nothing bad in a way ever happened to the Goth family. But for this LP, I'd like to imagine that we are not far before The Sims 2, so Bella maybe got abducted a year or a couple years ago, and since then, Mortimer has been looking for her. They had a huge fight. Bella stormed off the house and just went away, and Mortimer thought that she was just going to go to a friend's house, or maybe she was going back to her parents' house. But after a couple days, he didn't see his wife back. He was getting a little bit worried, so he started looking for her. He went to some of Bella's friends' house. He also went to her parents' house, and nobody ever saw her. And since then, Mortimer has been looking for her because he doesn't know where she is. He feels really guilty. In The Sims 4, Mortimer is a writer, so I want to go with this idea that he was a writer and he was spending a lot of time writing books and not really spending time with his family, which was actually the reason why they had this huge fight with Bella. And he's feeling really, really guilty now that she's gone and that he has no idea where she is. And he wants to find her to apologize and show her that it's worth it, to be Mortimer's wife, basically. And he loves her, he misses her, so there you go. He's been looking everywhere. He went to Granite Falls, he went to San Myshuno, Windenburg, he went to Selvadorada, he explored the temples, he went everywhere, and he tried to find as much information as possible. He of course went to the police, but the police didn't find anything. And not that long ago, he actually found some information. He had to bribe some military personnel people to get these informations, but he got some information about a town called StrangerVille, where some people have been heard talking about Bella. Apparently, there is something about Bella over there. And Mortimer, he's full of hope, and he believes that Bella is over there, and he's finally getting close to her, and that he can finally find her. And this is why Mortimer actually spent almost all of his money traveling for a couple years, trying to find Bella, trying to find his wife, and now he's in StrangerVille, almost broke. He spent almost the last cents of his money to rent a trailer house, in which he's living right now. By the way, Cassandra and Alexander are safe and sound. They're actually living with Mortimer's parents, so everything's okay. They're with Cornelia and Gunther Goth, so everything's okay. They're safe and sound, as I said. Sometimes they also go to their mother's parents to spend some time with them and stuff. But anyway, the kids are okay. Mortimer just spent all of their money, but that's fine. It's for a good cause. It's to find their mother again. Anyway, this is Mortimer, and as you can see, I gave him a little bit of a makeover. I grew his beard because I thought that, he didn't take the time to really take care of himself, to shave and all of that kind of stuff. He doesn't really care. I tried to dress him with as many items that came with StrangerVille as possible, and I actually barely ever used any of these items. I mean, this pair of jeans, I've used it to death. This jacket, though, I didn't, and these shoes and this hat as well came with Jungle Adventure, but since I said that Mortimer went to Selvadorada, I guess, he still had these items from Selvadorada. He still has, of course, his wedding ring, and he also has this watch, which is not a huge fancy watch. I think he sold the one that he had before. I don't even know if he had one before, I don't remember, but I think, that he had one of those very expensive watches and he had to sell it to be able to get more money, maybe to rent the trailer actually that he's living in. And then I gave him this outfit here, which he probably wears when he goes and explore the desert, or maybe when he goes into the basement maybe of the lab or stuff. But anyway, as you can see, his hair also are a little bit more all over the place. He's not well dressed, and he's just waking up in the morning and looking for Bella all over again every single day. I didn't change his formal outfit, though. I gave him another athletic outfit because the first one he had was, I kept it because it's really cute and really funny, but I wanted for him to have something a bit more serious. I also gave him another sleepwear. I kept, I think, the one that he had before because, once again, it's really cute. And it's actually the exact same one as Bob Pancake's wear, I think, if I remember well. But yeah, he's actually wearing something that is not the best style, like he has this very old tank top, but, he took whatever he could, And I don't think he has a whole lot of money left to be able to buy some more new clothes, so there you go. I replaced the shirt that he was wearing before with this one, which is a base game shirt that we got with one of the most recent updates. Then for his swimwear, I don't think I changed anything. He actually still has the hair that he has before, or actually originally in the game. I also gave him a hot weather wear, which we might see at times. And finally a cold weather wear, just in case, since, the desert sometimes can get cold, he needs to have something warm on him. So there you go, this is the new and not really improved Mortimer Goth. But now let me show you the trailer in which Mortimer is going to live in. Welcome to StrangerVille. The only thing stranger than the people is the flora. Soon after moving in, the town's slogan is starting to make sense to you. Some of the locals are acting a bit suspicious, and there's a large number of military and scientists in town. Try asking people about StrangerVille. They might be able to shed some light on this strange situation. So Mortimer, as soon as he arrived in StrangerVille, he actually went to look for a place to stay at, and he's decided to stay in this trailer, which I actually built, and I will leave a link in the description for you to go and check out the speed build of this trailer. It's a really simple one. I tried also not to use too many packs with this trailer as well, so there is mainly base game items as well as StrangerVille items, some items as well from the Laundry Day stuff pack and Island Living, but mainly it's the base game. But I think it's going to be a cool place for Mortimer to stay at. He does have this listening machine thingy computer that he can use to listen in on some people in town. And I also gave him, of course, the StrangerVille mystery aspiration. So what Mortimer needs to do right now is talk about StrangerVille with 5 Sims, buy curio from the curio shop, and examine sealed door at the secret lab. Also, Mortimer had to quit his job to be able to buy this place, and for some reason he still has 19. Alright, so I actually had to reset the money of Mortimer because for some reason he still had 19,550 simoleons, which is way too much for what I wanted for him to have. Because technically he quit his job and he just traveled the world to try and find Bella, or at least find information about her, and he finally got in StrangerVille, but it's been like a couple years, and since then he's just been spending all of his money. He also quit his job, or maybe got fired because he didn't go to work anymore. He was just looking for Bella. But I'm thinking that maybe he could join the military, even though I don't think he's going to be good friends with them. Maybe he can try to join the military to get some more information about Bella. But I think what could be cool maybe is to talk about StrangerVille to some of the locals in here. It's been a little while actually since I've played in StrangerVille, and I think this world is really beautiful and really pretty, but I don't know, I don't usually go and play in there because if I go and play in StrangerVille, I want to work on the mystery, so I don't know. Here we are finally playing in StrangerVille. I'm actually so happy to be back here because it's a beautiful world. I mean, look at this. It seems so empty though, like it's this very small little community lost in the desert, and I don't know, it seems kind of friendly but also so cold and closed. Is there someone? I think we have someone acting strange over here. Look at that! This person doesn't look very well. It's been a little while since I've seen this walk. Is she talking? I'm wondering if they're hurt or not, because they seem to struggle a little bit. But anyway, maybe Mortimer can go... Let's go in there. Let's go to... just on the pathway here and see who he sees. Because we can see over there some military personnel, we can see some scientists. Maybe he can go and ask them a few questions about StrangerVille since he needs that. Also, he really wants to be able to find Bella again. So, let's see. Of course, maybe he can see that person. Stop trying to read. He's a bookworm. Of course, he needs to find some information. I think at some point we need to go to the library. But he would like to try and talk to Leslie now that he sees that she's behaving so strangely. And it's the first time that he actually sees this, so he's quite curious to know what's going on. Is she thinking about... Oh my. She was thinking about the faucet here. Accept her gifts and all will be well. Alrighty then. There's a scientist over there. Maybe Mortimer can go and run towards them. Hey, Christine, is that your name? Talk about StrangerVille. Christy Carrington. Heyo, what happened to Leslie? Why is she behaving so strangely? What is going on around here? Can you help me? Can you let me know? I'm also looking for my wife. Have you ever heard of Bella Goth? She has dark hair, a red dress. I don't have lots of time to talk. I'm busy studying some of the plants around town. Fascinating. Ooh, the plants. Do we see maybe a plant somewhere? Oh, there is this weird plant here. Let's go and view that bizarre plant and stop talking to Christy. Maybe by going to the plant, he can maybe go ahead and talk to someone else? Does he see maybe someone who's from the military or another scientist? This bizarre plant has an odd glow about it, as if it's being controlled by some other entity. It looks as though there is something growing inside of it. Ooh. Ooh. Where is the curio shop? There is another scientist over there. Let's go and talk to them about StrangerVille and see what they have to say. And I think the curio shop is over there. There is a bathtub just in front of the... I never really understood why there was this bathtub in front of the bar. This is really strange, but who knows? You know, it says StrangerVille. StrangerVille. The implications of what we've discovered in the crater are astounding. I mean, the secret lab is totally boring and not worth even thinking about it. Oh, so someone is actually talking to Mortimer about the science lab. Oh, look at that guy over there. Conspiracy theorists. Talk about StrangerVille to that guy. He seems quite strange. Let's go and talk to them because... Mortimer, he saw that person from afar and they have this weird hat on their head and he's like, why are you wearing this, dude? What is going on? Can you tell me? What do you have to say about StrangerVille? You should really check out that secret lab. I hear there are strange things going on there. You should be able to sneak in through the back gate. Alrighty then, and you, what do you have to say about StrangerVille? Talk about StrangerVille to, what is your name? Kelly? Kelly O'Brien. What do you have to say about StrangerVille? Have you ever seen a beautiful woman with black hair and a red dress? I've heard there's some kind of secret lab in the crater outside of town. Oh. Oh, look who's here. We have Easton Heaton? He's a military personnel. Let's go and talk about StrangerVille to them. I love that smile that they have, you know, in the bubble whenever they talk about StrangerVille. There's nothing interesting at the secret lab in the crater, especially not in the basement. Don't bother going there. Okay, so I guess we need to go to that secret lab in the crater since so many people have been talking about it lately. And maybe we should ask, do you know anything about a woman with black hair and a red dress? Have you seen her? She's really beautiful. She's my wife. Her name is Bella Goth, and I've been looking for her for so long, and I'm pretty sure that I can find her here. Have you seen her anywhere? And apparently he didn't. Well, then maybe we can find some information if we go to the crater. Where is the curio shop? Maybe we should go over there. Talk about StrangerVille. Let's go and talk about StrangerVille to the curio shop. Of course, when Mortimer arrived in town, he actually arrived through this road here, and he saw that curio shop, and he's quite curious to know what's in there. And he's thinking that maybe this guy could have some more information than the people in StrangerVille do not have, or maybe do not share. So maybe we should go ahead and talk to that guy. I think his name is Owen. You should really check out that secret lab. I hear there are strange things going on there. You should be able to sneak in through the back gate. Alrighty then, so we also need to buy something from you. Let's try to haggle. Maybe Mortimer has some charisma. Do you have some charisma? No, he just has some writing. Can we haggle? Oh no, he didn't go well. Heartless haggler from failing to haggle. Sometimes the price of trying to lowball is failure and shame. Mostly shame. Poor Mortimer. Let's go buy curio items. And what was the notification? Are you crazy? I'm already losing money at these prices. Poor Owen. What? No, I didn't buy anything. Come on, buy curio items. Alright, so we can get some sim spy bug, bizarre fruit, cowplant dissected, avoiding the watchful eye, 101 tips on avoiding unwanted snoops and spies, written by Redacted, of course. Maybe, you know, he can take something back for Alexander. This is definitely something that Mortimer would do, you know. Even though he hasn't been spending a whole lot of time with his family, he's still trying to think about them, and he probably got them some souvenirs from Selvadorada, maybe also from Windenburg, you know, some local things that he brought back to them whenever he came home to see them at times. So maybe he can get something to Alexander. Do we take the red, the yellow, or the blue? The armadillo. Armadillo? I'm gonna go for the red, since red is kind of linked to the Goth family. Fortune telling for goofballs. 7,000 tips and tricks to truly believe you are an effective fortune teller. Doesn't really matter. Oh, we could take the lava. Oh, though it's going to be quite expensive. This one is 125. We need to be careful with the money. Untold Mysteries of StrangerVille. Oh, a compilation of all untold mysteries of StrangerVille. There are sure to be some we missed. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take this one. Since Mortimer, he's a bookworm, he's quite interested in knowing a bit more about StrangerVille. And maybe later on we can take something else for Cassandra, because the armadillo is going to be for Alexander. I don't think Cassandra would be interested in something like this, but maybe she would like a lava lamp. How much if we take one? Oh, we would be left without any money, so maybe we can come back later to get that lava lamp. So yeah, let's go ahead and buy those two items. So now we just need to go and examine the sealed door at the secret lab. Thank you for shopping at Curious Creations and more. No one ever asked me what the more is, but anywho, enjoy your new items. Can we ask you actually what it is? What if I click on this secret inventory? I need to buy clothing. Oh, we can buy clothing. I hear someone talking. Who do I hear? Someone is talking. Does it come from his curio shop? Oh yes, that's some kind of a radio. Maybe he's actually listening in on some people. We can wear a novelty t-shirt, tinfoil hat. No, we're not going to go ahead and wear those things. We kind of want to keep a low profile here. But anyway, let's go and travel to the secret lab and see whatever we can find there, because so many people have been talking about this lab. Maybe we can find some information about what's going on in StrangerVille. Maybe we can also find some information about Bella. That would be so interesting. So let's go ahead and see what is going on there. Mortimer has just arrived at the secret lab, and I think he's in the back door. And look at that. What happened to this truck? Like, they tried to run away for some reason, and what happened? At least, you know, this tower here is not going to see us. So I guess this is the door that we should be looking at. Where is the entrance over here? So we still have those fruits everywhere, or those bizarre plants. Let's have Mortimer go here. He's still feeling really embarrassed. He's probably also really worried about Bella. Like, he arrives in this town. When he was in Selvadorada, there was not something as strange going on in Selvadorada as it is here. It doesn't look like there's anything useful to find here for now. Alrighty then. Let's go and explore a little bit more this place. Let's see what he can find. You know what? I'm actually thinking maybe we could go in the first person mode. Ooh, that's so strange. That's actually so hard to control. Let's go here. Let's see what he can find. I don't usually play in the first-person mode, so that's quite funny. Oh, and there you go. This is the sealed door, isn't it? Let's go and examine this and see what you can find. What are you writing on your little piece of paper? Like he's working so hard to find Bella, and he struggles. He misses her for sure, you know. She's the love of his life, and she disappeared just because he was not careful enough. So he really, really wants to find her and improve things. This door is locked. Looks like it requires a keycard. Someone around town might know how to get one. Before leaving, poke around the secret lab to gather more information. New notebook entry added. So we have the notebook. StrangerVille investigation. Find a keycard to open the secret lab. Alrighty then. So what do we need to do now for his aspiration? Gather 15 pieces of evidence, compile a StrangerVille secret dossier, and open the sealed door in the secret lab. Alrighty then, so I guess we could explore a little bit further in there. Let's go here and see what we can find. We cannot click on these. Oh, we can go and search for evidence. Let's see what we can find in there. What do you find in those papers, Mortimer? He's still really embarrassed. And apparently it's well decorated in there. I would believe though that it's not, like it's very neutral, like entirely white somehow. And you have all of those papers everywhere, like it's so messy actually. And also so clean at the same time, it's just really strange. Mortimer found StrangerVille evidence, encrypted USB device. A skilled programmer might be able to decrypt it. It can be found in your Sims inventory. Okay, let's go in there and see what we can find. I love how these chairs are placed as if, you know, the people just ran away suddenly without leaving anything. Let's go and search evidence. And there's also this pile of paper here. Search for evidence. Let's see what we can find. Can we go and use hack for evidence? Oh, he needs to have the programming level 3 and he doesn't. Poor Mortimer. He should also go ahead and use the bathrooms, though I'm kind of worried for him to use the bathrooms in there, like it's so strange to be in here, but maybe he just cannot control himself. Maybe he really, really needs to use the bathrooms, like he's getting a little bit creeped out and he needs to go into the bathrooms. Mortimer found StrangerVille evidence, encrypted USB device once again. Can you find maybe something else? Partially redacted reports. Okay, so we're finding something new. Maybe we should go back in there. Oh, look at this. Search for evidence. But I'm sure we can find something else around there. Maybe we can take some pictures of those plants maybe, and this will count as an evidence? As a piece of evidence? Oh, you do not pee standing up. I mean, you could. If I were you, I would have peed standing up. What do you find in there? Did you find something? Strange blueprint. I kind of want for him maybe to improve his programming skill, to maybe look into the computers. I think this is where he could find more information. Let's go maybe look in there, search for evidence. And then let's go here, search for evidence. But then I think it'll be time to go back home. Because it's getting a little late, you know, like it's 5 p.m. and it's kind of freaky in there, you know, like there's nobody and he's all alone in there. I feel like when you're alone in some place, you're like imagining that there's someone out there just watching you, waiting to jump scare you and maybe kill you, who knows. But for sure, Mortimer does not feel very safe right now. Glitched hologram readout. What is that? That is definitely really strange. But I feel like working on his programming skill would be nice. Packet of mysterious seeds. Oh. Really? So we have 7 pieces of information. Suspiciously blurry photo. Is there something else maybe that we can find? No, I don't think so. Let's see if maybe taking a picture of the bizarre plant would count. And he's getting hungry as well, so maybe he should just stop by the bar actually to maybe talk to the military personnel and get some food. Clandestine dongle. How many do we have now? We have 8. Would that picture count? Yes, it does. A photo of bizarre plant has been added to your Sims inventory. Alrighty then, so I'm actually going to end this part here, guys. So I really hope you enjoyed it so far. Next time we're gonna go and ask some people a bit more questions. Maybe we should actually get those devices, you know, that we can put on the people's backs, you know, when we hug them, to listen in on them and see whatever they can give us as a piece of information. Maybe we can actually add that to the dossier. And I'm thinking that Mortimer is actually thinking about maybe joining the military, exploring this strange lab and discovering all those secrets that have been hidden. He believes that by maybe joining the military, he can maybe get more information about StrangerVille and maybe find more information about Bella, where she's gone and what happened to her. Because it's been a couple years and they loved each other so much, he just doesn't understand why that happened, why she left so suddenly. And I think working on his programming skill could be a good idea to maybe go ahead and look a little bit into the files of the computers. I think this could be a good idea. But for now, we're going to leave this part right here, and next time we're going to resume at the bar and see if we can find more information. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoy it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye everyone.